Have you ever wondered whether the entire universe, including every galaxy, every star, every planet, and even you, could actually be trapped inside a black hole? Imagine you're looking up at the night sky. You see thousands of stars, perhaps even the faint glow of the Milky Way stretching across the darkness. It feels infinite. It feels like there must be no boundary, no edge, no container holding everything together. But what if that assumption is completely wrong? What if the universe itself exists inside something far larger than we can possibly imagine? A few years ago, I came across a scientific idea that sounded like pure science fiction. At first, it seemed impossible. Black holes are supposed to destroy things, right? They swallow stars, bend light, and trap anything that gets too close. Yet some physicists began asking a shocking question. What if a black hole doesn't end reality? What if it creates a new one? That question leads us down one of the strangest rabbit holes in modern physics. By the end of this journey, you'll discover why some scientists believe the Big Bang and black holes may be connected, why our universe might have been born inside another universe, and why the biggest mystery of all could be the place we call home. The idea sounds impossible at first. After all, black holes are usually described as cosmic monsters. They consume stars. They distort space and time. They trap light itself. So how could something so destructive possibly contain an entire universe? To answer that question, we first need to understand what a black hole really is. Most people imagine black holes as giant holes floating in space, almost like cosmic whirlpools. But that's not exactly correct. A black hole isn't a hole in the traditional sense. It's a region where matter has become so incredibly dense that gravity overwhelms everything around it. Think about our sun. The sun contains about 99.8% of all the mass in our solar system. Its gravity keeps Earth in orbit from nearly 150 million kilometers away. Now imagine squeezing all that mass into a sphere only a few kilometers wide. The gravitational pull would become so powerful that not even light could escape. That is the basic idea behind a black hole. To make a long story short, black holes are not empty spaces. They are places where matter has been compressed to astonishing densities. The boundary surrounding a black hole is known as the event horizon. Cross that boundary and there is no turning back. Even light, traveling at approximately 300,000 kilometers per second, cannot escape. For decades, scientists assumed that anything crossing the event horizon was effectively lost forever. But then physicists started noticing something strange. The mathematics describing black holes seemed oddly similar to the mathematics describing the birth of our universe. Why would that be? Let's step back for a moment. According to modern cosmology, the universe began roughly 13.8 billion years ago in an event we call the Big Bang. Many people imagine the Big Bang as an explosion. But that's not quite accurate. An explosion happens at a specific location and expands into surrounding space. The Big Bang wasn't expanding into space, it was creating space itself. Every point in the universe was involved. Space stretched. Matter formed. Galaxies emerged. Yet one major mystery remains. What happened before the Big Bang? Scientists have searched for decades and still don't have a definitive answer. And that's where black holes enter the story. Some theoretical physicists propose that what we call the Big Bang may actually have been the interior birth of a black hole formed in another universe. Read that again. Instead of being the beginning of everything, the Big Bang might have been the beginning of our universe specifically, while a larger reality existed outside it. Suddenly, the question changes completely. Instead of asking, what caused the universe? We begin asking, which universe gave birth to ours? This idea becomes even more fascinating when we examine supermassive black holes. Astronomers have discovered black holes containing millions or even billions of times the mass of our Sun. One famous example is the gigantic black hole at the center of the Milky Way. Sagittarius A* contains roughly 4 million solar masses. And that's considered modest compared to some cosmic giants. Astronomers have found black holes weighing tens of billions of solar masses. Imagine something so massive that entire galaxies orbit around its gravitational influence. Now ask yourself something. If a black hole can contain billions of solar masses, where is the upper limit? How large can one become? The answer is surprising. Physics doesn't currently impose a strict upper size limit on black holes. In theory, they can become extraordinarily large. That realization led some scientists toward an astonishing possibility. Could there exist black holes so enormous that the universe inside them appears vast and expanding to observers trapped within? From our perspective, the observable universe stretches about 93 billion light-years across. That sounds unimaginably large. But what if that entire region is only the interior of a much larger structure? To make a long story short, size depends on perspective. An ant walking across a football field may feel as though it is crossing a world. Humans sees the same distance very differently. Likewise, an observer inside a black hole-generated universe might perceive enormous distances while remaining part of a larger cosmic structure. The mathematics becomes even stranger when scientists study something called singularities. Singularity is traditionally described as a point where density becomes infinite and the known laws of physics break down. Both black holes and the Big Bang appear to involve singularities. Why would two seemingly unrelated phenomena share such an unusual characteristic? Some physicists argue that they may not be unrelated at all. Instead, they could represent different sides of the same process. Imagine a star collapsing under its own gravity. Eventually, it forms a black hole. From the outside, observers see matter disappearing beyond the event horizon. But what happens on the inside? Could that collapsing matter trigger the birth of a new expanding universe? Could every black hole be a cosmic seed? Could universes be reproducing through black holes across an endless cosmic family tree? The implications are staggering. Because if every black hole creates a universe, then our universe might contain black holes that are themselves creating new universes right now. And inside those universes, civilizations may be asking the same questions we are asking today. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel, The Science Signal, and don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and family members. Your support helps us create more exciting and informative content for you. Thank you so much for watching, and we truly appreciate every one of you. See you in the next video.